Hello again, I am Blunty, and as you can see here, No Man's Sky has got an update today, and it is insanely huge. I've only just taken a bit of a quick scroll through the update here and decided, well, you know what, this is so big, I think I might record my reactions as we go through all of the new stuff and all of the changes. Because I know some people out there find that easier to digest than sort of reading these massive patch list notes themselves. And here I was wondering what was actually going to get me through the the next weekend of streaming over on Twitch while we wait for the new beta for Monster Hunter Wilds to drop. Well, this is what I'm going to be playing this weekend, no doubt, because it comes with a new story line thing to follow through again, and presumably we'll be doing that to unlock at least some of the new stuff. So, yeah, here we are. No Man's Sky Worlds Part 2. We got Worlds Part 1 back in, what was it, July last year? And we've been eagerly waiting this ever since. And oh my gosh, is it worth the wait? Because, like I said, it is huge. So, update 5.5, Worlds Part 2 transforms universe with new stars. So there's entirely new star systems. Those of you who've been keeping an eye on leaks and rumors and whatnot will know these are the purple star systems, no doubt. New story, new planets, explore ancient ruins, gas giants, there we go. Sean Murray was teasing on the platform I don't use anymore, using gas giant emoticons, so that's now confirmed. I don't know how those are going to function, because you can't actually land on a gas giant. They don't have a solid surface. They have phase transitions all the way through to a core, so, and by the time you get to the core, you'll be dealing with pressures that would crush basically anything. Probably moons. Gas giants tend to have a lot of moons, so we're probably going to have gas giants and just land on the moons instead. What do you reckon? I guess we'll find out when we continue reading, I hope. Water worlds. So water worlds have returned. Ocean planets are back. They disappeared a while back, but yeah, come back and discover a range of new creatures, varied biomes, dramatic terrain, featuring new gameplay, huge improvements in lighting and water. So they're making the water even better. The Worlds Part 1 update did fantastic things to water, but apparently it's getting even better now. So we're gonna skip the trailer there and the deep dive. So, spectacular new landscapes traverse wilder, stranger, more alien terrain than ever before. The algorithm of the universe has evolved to generate beautiful new mountains, deep valleys, and sprawling plains or untouched planets. Now, a lot of existing players were worried that this was going to ruin their existing planets and destroy their lovely, lovely bases. I am assuming at this point that this new terrain is all going to be on the planets in the new systems, in the purple star systems, and not ruin all of our bases all over again, like at least two of the prior updates have done when they dramatically changed planet generation. But I guess we'll see about that. It doesn't really say one way or the other here. But they do look... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the the drama on offer here. The universe expands. Here we go. New class of star system, and indeed purple star looks everything. Yep, purple class star soul systems. I should have just kept reading. Countless new worlds ready for discovery. Weave space and time for the autophage in an epic new story. Okay, so we're going to have to talk to the autophage again, which is fantastic. I love those guys. I think they're my favorite set of NPCs in the game. Those are the robot people, for those who haven't played in a while. And if you haven't played in a long while, they're entirely new to the game. So anyway, so they got a new story to reveal the mysteries, hidden shards of reality. So we need a new kind of warp drive, the Antolid drive, to get to these purple star systems. Much like the existing game, you need special kinds of warp drives to get to certain kinds of star systems. So continuing with that. Going down deep oceans. This is something that has been heavily rumored and hoped for as well. And we're assuming this deep ocean stuff is also part of what they've been working on for Light No Fire, because that game will surely have oceans as well. Plunge miles below the surface. So this is significantly deeper oceans than we've had to date. I mean, by a factor. Incredibly deep oceans, far removed from the light of any sun, illuminated only by the glow of corals. These are going to look amazing. The shadowy ocean floors harbour many otherworldly landscapes and secretive aquatic life forms. I've been really waiting on this because I've never built an underwater base yet. And again, the Worlds update, was it the Worlds update or one of the more recent updates? Anyway, one of the recent updates over the last year or so made huge improvements to how underwater bases work. I think the last patch made even better improvements as well. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this to come, because this was heavily rumored, so I could finally build a really cool underwater base. And now that's here, and we know they're miles deep. I can build one, in the darkness of an ocean floor, surrounded by glowing plants and animals and stuff. It's going to look awesome. Oh, wait a second. Those are new. Don't have that's a fun coincidence. Yesterday I made a video all about the new octopus monster in Monster Hunter Wilds that was just revealed, and here we are in No Man's Sky, and they're introducing octopus and squids here as well. It's a big week for cephalopods. Oh, look at that glow. Lovely. What else we got? Oh, geez, that's intense. Look at that. Bloody hell. That's a new mineral formation or plant of some kind right there. Oh my god! Oh, I hadn't scrolled this far before I decided to do this recording. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Inventory sorting. We've been waiting almost 10 years. What is it, 9 years now? We can finally sort our inventories at the press of a single button. We can sort by name, type, value, or color. Oh, beautiful. At last. Because I got to tell you, inventory management is the bane of my existence in games like this and RPGs and stuff. And just having inventory sorting is something that has been sorely missing from this game for quite some time now. Discrete stack. Oh, it even stacks up this if you've got the same stuff in multiple stacks. It will consolidate them for you. Hooray! Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Hello Games. Thank you, finally, for doing the absolute basic of inventory management. Sorting! Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, here we go. Gas giants. Huge gas worlds are formed across the galaxy, bringing their own unique environments and materials. These giant planets are characterized by immense atmospheric pressure. That's what I was talking about before. Tremendous gravity and volatile atmospheres. Maybe there's a new ship upgrade that'll let us survive the pressures or something. We can dive into them like we can with oceans now, I guess, maybe. Yeah, there we go. I should have just kept reading before I started speculating. Each is orbited by a collection of moons. So yeah, most likely it'll be the moons we're landing on, not the gas giant itself, but the gas giant is going to look really cool hanging in the sky of those moons. They're going to make a cool place to set up a base. It's going to be for dramatic skies. Ooh, is that storms or critters? Hard to tell. Looks really cool anyway. All right. In Stellar Multitudes, new narrative-driven mission deepens the lore of the universe, expands upon the story of Atlas, Antolid, and the robotic autophage life forms. And again, these guys are some of my favorites. And the lore behind them and the story behind them is really cool as well. Some of my favorite lore in the game, I think. Meet new friends and reconnect with old ones in an epic adventure to recover lost star systems. So yeah, they're tying in the discovery of the new drive technology and the purple star systems into the lore. Fantastic. I love when they do stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing on the weekend over on Twitch. Starting tomorrow. Yeah. Today's Thursday in Australia. So starting tomorrow. Hey. Ooh, that looks cool. Is that how it used to look? It's been a while since I've been to this interface. I don't remember looking like that. That's awesome. Ooh, pretty. Deep Water Guardian. Oh, we're back to the deep water stuff. This is not very well organized, this list of stuff. We're jumping all over the place. Dredging the seas for fish will sometimes provoke a deep water... Oh, it's a new mini-boss kind of thing. So if you're doing too much fishing or something, I guess this guy will pop up and go, "Hey, stop eating my friends." To emerge from the depths and defend its watery children. That's a phrase. It will defend its watery children, its moist spawn. Travelers who defeat this vengeful creature will earn the unique Child of Aquarius title in commendation for the victory. Ah, cool. And again, more, well, I guess it's more of a jellyfish than a cephalopod, although its little friends look like cephalopods, don't they? Fishing milestones. Wait, are these helmets? Just keep reading, Blunty, jeez. Display the evidence of your fishing achievements with, tank-themed helmets. Hey, these unusual appearance overrides will replace traditional head with a special cranium/aquarium interchange. I want a fish head. Oh my god, there's a boot. I want the boot face. These are awesome. All right, I haven't done much fishing since it reintroduced it, but yeah, this is a good excuse to do more fishing, to earn myself the boot face, or indeed the cephalopod face. Again, in celebration of that new awesome octopus I couldn't stop gushing about in yesterday's video. Awesome. These are great. I like the different shapes as well. They haven't just sort of used the same shape and slammed the fish inside. Well, there's 2 different shapes, I guess, but still. Add more. I want more of this. This is awesome. That's fun. Ooh, dense jungles. Delve into the thick vegetation and dense undergrowth of lush jungles. Oh, this is something I've been wanting as well. Like, you can find some fairly vegetation-dense planet, but they're not jungly. But this is awesome. I want to find a jungle planet. Every jungle is unique and can feature different colors and dominant species of tree. That looks awesome. Let's have a look here. Yeah, purple. Yeah, look at this. Just this, all this undergrowth. Ooh, that's the player character. They're quite large, aren't they? Beautiful. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I should keep, again, scroll down, keep reading, but it looks like they've changed water again. Because, yeah, these ripples and water effects and reflections are a little different. I think. Planets, ooh! Oh, that's exciting too. Local hazards on planets. In addition to the survival challenges posed by the weather, explorers should now be on the lookout for drifting clouds of toxic spores, small-scale radioactive fallout, volcanic eruptions, and geothermal geysers. Ooh. Okay, so add that to the list of things I want on a new home planet that I'm going to be looking for in this update. Do I want the geysers or the little volcanics? I think I want the little volcanics, not the spore clouds or the radioactive stuff. The geysers look pretty cool, but I think I want a little volcanic bursty planet because they're all kinds of dramatic. They're adding doing bat. Like, well, one of the recent expeditions had this from last year. A new custom mode can set the universe's population to abandoned. Abandoned mode removes all alien life forms, yep, just like the expedition from the game, creating a lonelier and more challenging survival experience. Okay. So once I'm done exploring the new content, that might be a fun little challenge playthrough we can do. Add some additional rules, go into an abandoned universe, and see how we can achieve whatever goal we set for ourselves. That could be fun, because I did enjoy that abandoned version of the game that they introduced in that expedition. It was definitely a different feel to the game, having to be on your own with no help, no traders, no other people to deal with and stuff. Now, seahorses as well. Diversity of marine life has increased. Shoals of seahorses. Shoals of seahorses. Why do I have such trouble saying that? They look cool. What other variations do they come in? Ooh, little dragon fish kind of deal there. Oh, they look prehistoric, those ones. Okay, that's fun. More variety in aquatic life. I enjoy that. Ooh, what have they done to the stations? I can't see anything immediately different going on here. Let's scroll down and find out. Nope, had nothing to do with what was next. Oh, yeah, I was right. Enhanced water. Told you that seemed different. The surface of water is now much higher fidelity. Clouds, nebula, and other planets are now reflected. Oh, thank you. The reflections in the World's Part 1 update looked really good. They made a huge change to how good the water looked, along with the new water physics and stuff. But yeah, the reflections were a bit limited, but now they're adding those in. That's kind of makes some fantastic screenshots. Terrain reflections have been improved with accurate lighting and fogging. Lovely. Subsurface scattering has been enhanced, creating specular glows when the sun's light graces the crest of a wave. The diversity of foam has also increased, with some plants featuring glowing foam. All right, so I need a plant with a jungle with glowing foam and with little volcanic geysers. That's going to be difficult to find, I think. Ooh, look at how good that looks. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's going to look that good on the consoles. Because, yeah, the water reflections and stuff didn't look nearly as good on, like, the PlayStation, for example, as they did on PC. So, yeah, the console players, report in. Let me know how you're feeling about this, if you tested it out yet. But that looks epic. Look how pretty that is. Lovely. Oh, more new creatures, anomalous creatures, geometric life forms. Oh, I love those guys. Floating around some planetary surfaces, their inner lives are unknowable to more conventional creatures. These guys are awesome. I love them. I want to see. Yeah, I need some of those on my planet as well, my new home planet. I wonder how rare they are in combination with the other stuff I want. Into the abyss. Explorers who brave the ultra-deep waters found in some worlds will face a range of increased hazards as they plunge into the dark. They have a new thing, so they can survive the pressures of the underwater, the deep seas. So you need a pressure membrane to get down there. I hope they fix up the submarine craft. What's it called? The Nautilus. I hate the Nautilus. There's a few missions where you're kind of forced to use it, and it controls so badly. I hate using it. So hopefully with this, they've also fixed that. Because otherwise, exploring these new underwater depths are going to be a pain in the ass. So the rich mineral seams, exotic sea glass, and colossal creatures. This looks... I can't wait to explore these. These look cool. What else have we got here? Oh, there's more of that new water. And the foam looks good, yeah. Smoother... Oh, they're paying attention to some modders. I haven't done much... Actually, no. Yeah, I've done the tiniest amount of modding, and that basically boils down to changing the amount of streaking and star stuff on screen when I go to warp or go to pulse drive, because too much of that really messes with the compression when I'm streaming the game. it ruins the compression and fills the screen with macro blocking. So I use a mod to calm all that down. That's really the only mod I've ever touched. But it seems like they're paying attention to that, so... mods are now how to more robustly, greatly improving compatibility across game updates. Lovely, so they won't break as nearly as often when an update comes along. Mod authors can now create their mods more precisely, reducing frequency of conflicts and improving conflict handling. Mod users have more control over the behavior of their mods with the addition of a mod. Oh, there's a dedicated mod settings file and all, which allows installed mods to be prioritized and disabled. I reckon this too is basically... where the beta test is for whatever modding support they're going to include in Light No Fire. It feels like this is one of those features as well. Frozen diversity. Explore dramatic new icy planets. So we've got new ocean planets coming back, and now we have new icy planets with increased... thank God. Icy planets have been pretty cool looking, but quite boring overall, but now we're getting better diversity of flora and minerals and other terrestrial curios on sub-zero worlds. Beautiful. Love that. Colossus Refiner. Have they changed? Just keep reading. Don't speculate. Just keep reading. Study Colossal Exocraft. That's an exocraft I barely use because you really don't need it. You don't need it. I mean, it's cool looking if you like big vehicles, but you don't need it. But now, I guess you might need it if you're exploring in certain ways because it comes with a optional 3-slot mineral processing rig to install. Lovely. Okay, so now the Colossus has a purpose. Good. What's going on here? Looks like a regular abandoned research station thingy. Giant... Ooh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. We were talking about this before. Giant squids. So they're not just part of the... they're part of the deep ocean stuff as well. New species of tentacled mollusk now inhabit the waters of the universe. These haunting cephalopods range from a small to truly colossal. Okay. Gonna have to get me a cool looking cephalopoid as a pet, I think. I'm gonna have to tame one of these guys. I don't do much pet taming in this game, but definitely want one of these guys. Some of those new geometric fellas as well. Want those guys. Here we go. Here's another rumor that, or hope people were talking about, and that is more, ruined and ancient civilization remains and stuff like that. So we're getting that. More crumbling ruins of ancient civilizations, excavate architectural blueprints. Oh, so we're going to be able to build some of this at our own bases too, by looks of things. Harvest polished stone to learn the secrets of their construction. Ooh, lovely. Nice little bit of flavor on some of the worlds. And again, I think I might want to build a base near some of these because these look cool. How cool these look. Stony ancient ruins. Ooh, looks good on the icy planet. Lovely. Dynamic... here we go, here we go, here we go. See? Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The pressure trails, what do you call that? Coming off the back of flying things. There's a word for the cone of pressure that comes off the back of an... I've forgotten what it is. Aeronautical nerds, help me out for frig's sake. Starships, creatures, travelers, and other moving objects when all dynamically generate waves and wakes, making water more responsive and interactive. Cool. That's one thing I missed as well. Like, you can affect the water if you get really, really, really close to it in the World's Part 1 update, but now it looks like it's much more dynamic, so it's going to be leading for much cooler screenshots of zooming over water, because I've tried to get that screenshot a few times, just the coolest looking screenshot of disturbing the water as you fly over it. And you'll see me do it in some of the footage I've used in some videos where I feature No Man's Sky as well, when I'm doing sort of performance testing on their RG Ally recently and things with the new update. So yeah, that's cool. Feed the universe. Oh, they can do more with food. Here we go. Iteration Cronus now maintains a food market aboard the space anomaly, allowing travelers to master. I haven't done anything with cooking. Like, cooking is basically useless, but it looks like not now. So you can cook stuff to donate and presumably get rewards. Probably just nanites, I imagine. Also benefits a large range of quality of life improvements, including overall. Oh, they're changing the recipe catalog. Yes. More accessible nutrient processes, yes, and a smoothie. Oh, good. Maybe cooking won't be useless after all anymore. Ah, look. Little recipe tree breakdown. Lovely. Yeah, that's needed an overhaul for a long time. Like I said, I never use it because it's just kind of garbo. Maybe it's better now. Oh, here's another one I saw leaked from some data mining. Someone was talking about these manta rays. Looks like they were right about that. I found their models in the game files a few months back, I think. Drifting serenely through the oceans and seas, their wings slowly beating as a fellow currents. Okay, I love manta rays too. So that's cool. I love seeing those guys. I'll need those on my oceans as well, on my new home planet. I'll need manta rays on my ocean, thank you. Towering waves. Oh, looks like they fixed the physics. It's actually bob correctly with the waves. Here we go. Just read. Tides and waves now more realistic impact objects floating on the ocean surface. Yep, travelers and extra crafts and starships greatly bob with the swell of the water. Find themselves tossed about. Okay, cool. So that was an issue with the World's Part 1 update. The water, surface looked really awesome and bobbed and waved and stuff, but the physics of it when you were sitting in it or on it, and other things were sitting in it and on it, were not exactly convincing. Looks like they've done a huge update to that. Small thing, but, we like it. Enriched seas, the biodiversity of... see, we're still going. I told you this was huge. We're not even done yet. I'm not looking... Like, this is where the scroll bar is. Just over here. We've got all this to go yet. Bloody hell. Seas have been enriched with a new variety of plant species, mineral formations, bubbles, algae, blooms, bioluminescent organisms, strange floating flora, and much more. Also, oh my god, look at this screenshot. Look how atmospheric that looks. Woo! Can't wait. Oh, hey, we're getting teased about the new expedition, which I think the current rerun of one of last year's expeditions still has a week to go, so this is at least a week away. Coming soon is the Expedition 17 Titan. Awake with other travelers upon a mighty gas giant? Again, how do you stand on a gas giant? That's going to be weird. Embark upon a voyage to chart a dazzling array of new stars, new worlds. Okay, so they're tying the Titan stuff into all the new purple star systems, new worlds and stuff. That's awesome. Complete milestones, so many exclusive rewards, including a stone-hewn pillar of Titan staff, an imposing wraith, a new living starship. I haven't liked any of the living starships so far. I don't like their designs. Maybe this one will be different. That seems cool. Ooh, that's a good shot. Look at that. Beautiful. Ooh, lighting overhaul. Lighting throughout the game has been deeply reworked, increasing precision of light sources and how light is reflected. And again, I reckon this is all about testing the system for light, no fire. Specular highlights are now more pronounced and dramatic, especially noticeable in distant terrains, metallic objects, and the hue of ambient lighting. Ooh, let's have a look. So, before... Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. Yeah. Okay, well done. Floating. Oh my gosh, yes! Another problem I've had for such a long time. The platform for the Nautilus has now been changed to a floating one. So you don't have to find a bit of land or dive to the bottom of the friggin' ocean to put it down. You can put it down the surface of the water where it makes sense. Go, hey, I want to explore this water. I better put a summoning platform down, and now you can put it on the surface of the water where it makes the most sense. Finally! Looks pretty good too. I like those floats. But it says nothing about fixing the way it controls. Deep sea atmospherics, yeah, we've noticed that already. Beautiful underwater landscapes. Ambient sound is muted in these... Oh, they're doing the sound thing. Cool. Because they do that when you are in a vacuum on the outside of your big ships as well. When you go on the outside, they do a really cool thing with sound where you only hear sound that reverberates from the inside of your suit, because you're in a vacuum and sound doesn't travel. But of course, there's air in your suit, so it's transmitted through the suit, and it's a really cool sound effect. I love it. So it looks like they're doing the same thing with underwater here, where they're changing the way the audio works. Beautiful. Light is scattered, vision obscured by murk and particles. Find your way along the glowing corals, guided by the few Crepuscular rays of light to penetrate the dark. That looks really cool. New fishing missions. Visit the mission agent at a space station and take solo fishing challenges. Okay, so they're giving you more reason to do fishing now. That's good. Or head to the space anomaly, multiply fishing missions, and the Nexus earn valuable rewards. Okay, good. So again, that was one of the things. They added fishing, and then they didn't really do much with it. It was cool and fun. It's a pretty decent mechanic, and they've used it in a couple of expeditions. But aside from that, they didn't really do anything and give you a reason to do it. But looks like now, with the extra cooking stuff and new missions attached to it, there's a reason for it now. Starship cold storage. What is this? Travelers with a capital ship can now make use of long-term storage for their Oh my gosh! Oh my, I thought this was a new kind of storage for the ship for like fish or something to keep them fresh, but no. You can actually cold store ships. Okay, for the longest time now, you've only been able to have X number of ships. What is it, 16 ships? 12 ships? I forget. But there are more ships available, more unique ships available from expeditions than you have storage to have at the moment. Combine that with building your own ships and any cool ships you find and you know, all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, you can finally just say, hey, I'm not using this ship, but I don't want to get rid of it. I'll put it in a cold storage to free up room for other ships to play with. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Inventory sorting and ship storage expansion. Up to 18 additional... Okay, so it's not very much still. I mean, it's significant, but we're still going to want more. Hello Games, we're still going to want more than that. Each of which retain their technology loader. Okay, so yeah, they're fully stored properly. But they're in storage, so they're not in your interface, which was one of the big problems with expanding the ship storage. Because there's a lot of scrolling going on when you're trying to select a ship already, having to tab through a bunch of ships to figure out which one you're going to summon. So that's one of the reasons they didn't add more, I guess, and did this instead to reduce the amount of effery with the UI. Awesome. Awesome, because I definitely have had to make some tough decisions on scrapping some ships I didn't really want to scrap, but there was a new ship I really wanted to play with as well, so this is going to make that much easier to deal with. Beautiful. Excellent. Spore field, a new type of toxic planet can be found across the university atmosphere is thick with spores from oversized polyps. I hate that word, polyp. I might hate the word polyp more than I hate the word moist. Hopefully they don't have any moist polyps. That'd be the worst. The interior lighting's been overhauled as well. I was halfway expecting that. The brightness of color, yep. Caves, bases, space stations, and planetary buildings. There's more precisely localized. External lighting conditions are more accurately occluded by opaque surfaces. Good. This is all good. That looks good. Water on moons. Lakes, seas, and oceans can sometimes be found on the moons that orbit larger planets. I wonder if that's just the new gas giants in the purple star systems, or if that's going to screw up some people's bases. Suddenly their bases are underwater. Guess we'll find out. Faster loading. Oh yeah, I heard about this change incoming. Cutting edge compression technology. So they're changing the basic structure of how they store their game files, basically, which reduces the game size by more than 10%, allowing for larger content updates without increasing download size or storage space consumption, and making all future patches smaller. Hey! Load times up to 4 times faster. Not really an issue on my machine, but I've seen very long load times on some people's less than peak machines. Improved data caching. I guess the consoles will benefit from that as well. Wonder how much it'll be better on Switch, come to think of it. Improved data caching reduces hitches during transitions. Okay, this thing is just mainly PC alone. I don't think it was much of a problem on the consoles, but have you ever noticed on PC, every time you leave a planet, when you transition to, orbital space as opposed to planetary space, atmospheric space, there's that hitch? Yeah, apparently this change, this new compression technology, eliminates that, finally. Which is a bit of a double-edged sword, because that was a useful hitch to look out for when you're trying to figure out when you can use your pulse drive to travel to the other side of a planet, when you just need to skim the atmosphere. Oh well, it was an annoying visual thing, so I guess it's probably good that it's gone. It was useful in its own way, though. We got cephalopods and hermit crabs and seahorses. I guess I don't really care that much about seahorses, but hermit crabs are one of my favorite aquatic animals. I used to keep hermit crabs as pets. I used to have a little aquarium for hermit crabs. I love them. They're little cuties. Not a lot of personality, but they were fun little creatures. Fun fact, hermit crabs are not true crabs. Did you know that? There's a lot of things we call crabs that are not true crabs, just convergent evolution. Anyway, shy hermit crabs I need these as pets too. Can be found scuttling across underwater terrains, improvising their mobile home. I wonder if they actually change their shells. Like real hermit crabs. That'd be fun. Shells and shell-like objects. Cute! I love hermit crabs. Floating islands. We already had those. What are they doing with these? Free-floating islands of terrain can now be discovered. Oh, they're making them less rare. Cool. Because they're pretty hard to find. Explore, build up, gravity-defying, icy, toxic, radioactive, molten, and marshy islands. Cool. I wonder if they fixed the fact that you can't land on all of them. Like some of them are completely transparent. They've got no hitboxes, and that was pretty annoying when you're trying to build a base in and around or on them. I wonder if they fixed that. Never tried myself yet, because I haven't found a natural planet with floating islands on my own yet, because that's how rare they were. But yeah, hopefully they fix that, because I've seen some cool base designs attempted, but ruined by the fact that some of them just don't have hitboxes for whatever reason. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this squiggly trail out of the back of this ship that I don't recognize? Is this the new living ship? It must be. The rare planetary body of water worlds, yep, we heard about those already. Consumed by waves, surface of endless ocean, the worlds are home to the deepest of water. Okay, I wonder if we can only find the deepest oceans on the water planet specifically. Not sure if I want that. But miles deep oceans. But yeah, that's definitely a new living ship by looks of things. That's kind of cool. It definitely looks a lot better than the existing living ships we have, which I just hate the design of. I think they're hideous. Oh my gosh, look at that screenshot. Oh, that's a good screenshot. Right. Oh, more! I got prawns. Oh, look at him swim. Oh, that looks adorable. Little dog paddling prawn. I'm not a big fan of prawns as animals in their own right, except for the mantis shrimp, who I think is technically a prawn, or prawn related. I don't know. So, someone correct me on that. But they are delicious. Shrimp-like crustaceans, they scuttle and swim in both lakes and open seas. Awesome. I'm loving this new variety in the water. I guess if you're doing a big ocean update, it's important to have a lot more variety in your ocean life. Yeah, they look cool. Oh, look at that glow. Oh, bizarre life form, even more life forms. Spin and twirl. Rare, whimsical, and mind-bogglingly strange new species of creatures can be discovered dancing across some worlds. All right, those seem cute. Oh, look at this spirally one down the corner here. Neat. Richer. Okay, some more lighting stuff. Extension to ambient occlusion technology, micro shadow detail has been added to the game, increasing contrast on everything in the universe, from life forms to ships to planets. Like I said before, reasonably flat-looking plant and shoals there. Oh yeah, big difference on the plant. Subtle but important difference on the little shelf units sort of poking at the wall there. Yeah, nice. Constructible. Yeah, here we go. Predicted constructible ruins. So we can build them for ourselves and replicate them at our own bases. Excellent. Looking forward to playing with those. Nice variety of them by looks of things. I wonder if we can sort of fit them together and use them as supports and stuff. Right. Oh! In addition to the ships, we can now archive our multi-tools. I haven't run into this problem myself yet. I've only got like 3 multi-tools I've maxed out to really cool multi-tools. And just junk the rest. But it's good that this is here, because I know some people do like collecting the multi-tools as well. So that's a new thing we can do. I can focus on keeping more cool multi-tools around and swap them out when I change my character design every now and again. Excellent. New arid wastelands. So the opposite of the deep oceans, I guess. Skim across sands, admire the imposing rock formations and new diverse desert environments. Yeah, that has needed change for some time as well. There's plenty of desert planets. But again, like the ice planets, they were kind of boring. So it looks like they're making those far more interesting. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Excellent. Ooh, look at this guy. Bioluminescent creatures. Ancient life forms pulsate and glow as they traverse the homeworld. They remind me of, what were they called? Not the Phage, the Dredge from Titan AE. You guys seen that movie, Titan AE? You should see that. You should watch Titan AE. Deeply underrated animated movie, Titan AE. Go watch that movie. But they remind me of the sort of one of the major enemies, alien enemies in that movie. Look a bit like the Dredge. Nutrient ingester, new exotechnology Input large amounts of edible... Okay, so this is tying into the new cooking, presumably. These nutrient sources will automatically be consumed one at a time. Powerful. Oh, so you can have food buffs just automatically keep triggering for you. That's cool. Yeah, that must tie into the new cooking stuff. Excellent. Okay, that makes all of that far more interesting now. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be doing that. What are the customizable fishing rigs? Create your own unique angling appearance by customizing fishing rigs with a range of line colors and bespoke new floats. Ah, neat. Again, something I thought was deeply missing because there's only like 2 different fishing rods. And that was it. But now you can have your own little cute floats, including the little guy down here. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Floats and line colors. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, here's that Pillar of Titan stuff that we were talking about before that we're going to get awarded from the new expedition. That looks pretty cool. Exocraft flamethrower. Oh, yes. So in one of the expeditions last year, they introduced a flamethrower for the mech you can walk around in, basically. But now it looks like all the exocrafts, all the terrestrial exocrafts, can now be fitted with a mounted flamethrower for devastating... Excellent. That's going to be fun, because that was a fun tool. Burn for your sins. Hostile flora. Oh, they're inked finally. Again, another thing I've been begging for ages. Much more variety in the hostile plant life, because there's like 2 or 3 different kinds of hazardous plant life, but now it looks like they're taking that to much more variety. Excellent. Beautiful. Because I got real tired of seeing the same hazardous, oxygen plant and snapping vine thing on planets all over the place. Cool. Excellent. More variety. Lovely. Love that. More marine life. New fish and stuff. Excellent. Hey, there it is. That's the thing that in the flamethrower. I keep forgetting the name of the damn thing. Ooh, more water changes. Raindrops on water. Raindrops on water and whiskers on kittens. I don't think that's the lyric, is it? Raindrops on water? Is that the lyric from that song? Either way, raindrops and tiny ripples for a little more immersion's sake. Love that. Oh, new Twitch drops. Okay, I'll turning those on tomorrow on my stream for the weekend. And generous amount of in-game rewards, multi-tools, ships, creature companions, character customizations, a rare opportunity to claim autophage stuff. Okay, that was available. Oh, there it is, right there. That's a pretty good look on autophage stuff. Tuning into Twitch streams, World War 2. Okay, so yeah, definitely turning those on for you guys if you join me on the streams. Quality of life changes. Number of UI, quality of life enhancement been added, including refined pop-up visuals, the ability to add favorite. But oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, they've done that as well. Okay, so ship storage, inventory management, and being able to favorite our friggin' bases. So we can find the ones we use more often easily. Oh, thank you, Hello Games. Oh my gosh, this update is awesome. All space stations, or to the teleporter menu, east and west compass icons, improved first-person exocraft handling. Does that include the Nautilus? Because a few other needed it, but none more than the Nautilus. And the Starship attempted to land at the best possible pad in space stations. Don't know what that means exactly, but cool, I guess. Variable refresh rate, we already had that. Oh, it's for consoles, for the PlayStation 5. Okay, well, hooray, PlayStation 5 users with high refresh rate screens. You can now use VRR, which will be nice. Good for you. Titanic planets. Find these colossal worlds in purple class. Oh, so it's not just new gas giants. These titanic planets in purple systems as well. Terrestrial gigantic super Earths, I guess, as the astronomers call them, perhaps. Nebulous all seen scale. These dominate their local area. Warp the gravity of each of the... Oh, so they're really, really, really big. Big enough to warp gravity for their moons. Oh, that should be fun. More exotic worlds, giant alien planets have taken root across the universe, bringing diversity as well as eerie beauty to each of the planets they infest. You know what would have been cool? If these gigantic planets had variable biomes, because that's something else we've been wanting for ages too. Like each planet is basically, it's just one biome, wherever you go. There's no Arctic region, there's all the same. I wonder if these giant planets have variable biomes, because that would be awesome. If you could have a biome with a desert and, ice caps and oceans. Oh, please, please, please let that be the case. Oh, there it is again, that new starship, that new living ship. Radioactive planets are more varied and full. Okay, so they're doing the same thing with the ice planets, the desert planets, the radioactive planets. They're bringing variety to all of them. Excellent. Titan stripe ship customization. Okay, new paint job. So we're going to get that from the expedition. Yep, expedition. Yeah, it does look like it's out of science fiction book covers from the 1970s, doesn't it? I'm not sure I'll be using that one myself. I guess it depends on how it looks in other colors and kind of the ships I build. Now that I can build more ships, now that we have storage, I can spend more time customizing more ships and have fun instead of worrying about running out of space and having to trash something I like. Deep water quality of life. A slice your underwater faster. Hey, there it is! Faster, more responsive Nautilin. Boost, dive, or resurface with a single command. Excavate terrain with the new dredging laser technology. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So exploring these underwater, these new super deep oceans is going to be better. Hopefully better. Or at least different. The existing Nautilin, which sucked. Experience swimming also being significant. Oh, good. Swimming's better too. Swimming's not so bad, but it, yeah, definitely could have used improvement. So it's getting that. Enhancements to agility, camera responsiveness, and underwater multi-tool accuracy. Yeah, that was a bit of an issue. Dramatic oh, they're changing how you come into a planet too. Ooh, yeah, it's a bit more dramatic. Little heat, you know, streaks of heat pouring off your cockpit there. I don't tend to use first person in my ships that often. Yeah, I wonder how that looks in third person. That's cool though. Sun-soaked variety. Okay, yep. Again, more variety on another different kind of planet. Isolated anomalies. Now full on the influence of strange weather anomalies. So it's not just geysers and stuff. There's new weather stuff that pops up as well. Beautiful. Electromagnetic events, intense storms, tornadoes, localized gravity inversion zones. Oh, that should be fun. Oh, look, geez, look how dramatic that is. Oh, I can't wait to find these. Oh, exploration just got a lot more interesting. Oh, here it is finally. Survey new worlds of the Titan expedition. Claim the Wraith. Okay, so it's not going to be something we can find in the regular game. We have to do the expedition and get it. Good. Well, not good, but good to know, I guess. Unique living ship dredged from the inky depths of the water. So it looks like a big fish. I've only seen it from the back so far, but yeah, it looks like a weird little deep sea fish. That's pretty cool. That's a good shot of it. Yeah, that's a lot better than the other living ships we've had. I'll definitely be trying that one out. Oh, and that's the end of it. Oh, nope, we still have way more patch notes to go. So these are just the notes, new worlds, new water rendering, water variety, deep water gameplay, swimming and buoyancy lighting. So there's much more. I'm not going to read through all these. This is just extra detail of the stuff we've been talking about. Quality of life, favorites tab, yep. Buttons have been added to the inventory console, yep. East, yep. Broodmothers now drop a token of your victory. Interesting. Didn't see that in the other list. Third person camera has been improved when in tight interior spaces. Good. Okay, better interaction with the Quicksilver thing. Smoothing improvements. Yeah, locomotion, piloting, first person, throttle and stick with Starship Cockpit now respond accurately to player inputs. Oh, that'd be fun. Bunch of UI stuff. Copying a Starship between expedition main save. Improve the clarity of messaging. Yeah, that was a bit vague. A lot of people had issues with that. Every expedition I've ran last year, people were questioning how that works. Okay, mouse when I scroll selected creature. Yeah. Ooh, lovely changes here. Lots of, bunch of new cooking stuff. Titan expedition Twitch drops, optimization file system, rendering and visual effects, exocraft, creatures, abandonment, Starship multi-tool archiving, fishing, bug fixes. Lots and lots of bug fixes. All right, so yeah. Man, how long did it take us to get through that? That was an astonishingly big update. I think that might even be more significant, more changes than the World's Part 1 update. I guess the World's Part 1 update was largely paving the way for all the stuff they're changing in this. Very, very exciting. So yeah, I'll wait for you guys to respond in the down below. Oh my gosh, how long have I been recording for? Bloody hell. No one's going to watch this entire video. Hands up in the down below if you watch this entire friggin' video. Oh my gosh. Such a huge update. All right, I'm going to go play with this a little bit and make some preparations and plans for the weekend streams, I guess. Woo! Thanks for watching. I am Blunty. Thank you to the patrons. I will catch you next time. Bloody hell. Huge!